Alright, welcome back to Uncharted. This is Uncharted 1, Drake's Fortune, I think is the name of the first one. Alright, so wander about. How do we get up? I think I need to get up there. I don't know. It looks like can't climb any of this. Might be able to climb this thing. Not real sure. So yeah, I'm having to do this as post commentary right now because I have been having horrible coughing fits, and I accidentally left my mic muted for the first like 15 minutes of this, so part of this is going to be post-commentary. I don't like to do post-commentary generally on this kind of game, but, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes, I suppose. And I spent more than a fair amount of time looking around here. Pretty confused about what I was doing, because it seemed like I needed to climb up here. They kind of make it seem like this is low enough that you almost can make it, and then it has these little grooves. It's not always totally clear in these games to me where you're supposed to climb. I know there's usually like a little bit of a white highlight a lot of the time where you can actually climb, like sort of like in Tomb Raider, but I didn't see anything like that. I don't think there's anything else back here. I was going to try to use the wing of the plane, but that's not going to work out either. Yeah, see these little grooves? Like, I guess it's because of Assassin's Creed or something. I'm trained to think that I could climb that, because in real life I think that would probably be fairly easy to actually put your hand in and climb, but whatever. So it took me a little bit. Finally realized, like, you know, this is probably not where I need to be going, because I looked up there and I was like, So again, I was trying to see, like, because some of these even look like they have a white highlight on them, those cliffs. It's kind of confusing, but at some point I realized, let's see what happens if we backtrack a little bit, because there's probably something back yonder somewhere. And get headed back this way real quick and find a random grenade. Grenades are always welcome. I've not had a great effect with grenades yet. Oh, I'm the right way here. Ouch.
Better watch where I'm
These
going.
traps are kind of ridiculous. There's kind of quite a few of them for a little bit. I don't know if they show up again later in the game. If they do, they're definitely going to trick me, because I won't be expecting them again. Hopefully they'll introduce them in some way that I can actually tell what's going on. Yeah, see, that's what I was talking about, the little white. Like, it kind of has like a whitish highlight to it, that rock face there. I guess that's just in case you miss the jump the first time, you can kind of recover. Alright, get the little jump. And then I almost fell. It was terrible, but somehow, I don't know how I recovered that. That was kind of good. Alrighty. See, this cliff looks exactly the same in terms of it has a little, like, slot in it where he puts his hands. Really looks about the same to me, but what do I know? Alright, I'm always glad to be back on solid ground. So I thought about shooting this guy, and then I remembered, well, we can probably sneak up on him and take him out. Haven't been doing a lot of the stealth kills, and I thought that guy was looking my way, but he's not, so we can go up and sneak up on this guy. I don't even know whether he just kind of poked him. He died. So I was like, oh, I wonder if I can get out there and get any of these other guys, and then there's a stupid trap here. I almost walked into it, but I noticed it. And everybody got all that guy's shaking. That guy's got some sort of grenade launcher or RPG or something like that, so he's a little bit dangerous. Almost killed me, but whatever. I'm not a big fan of the guys with the grenade launchers, but the grenade launcher in this game is pretty badass. So yeah, you see there's another trap back there in the background. So we got a little bit of success with the grenade here. Like, wounded the guy. I don't think it did that much good, frankly. There's something explosive behind that guy, apparently. It's kind of interesting. Oh, I accidentally shot the trap, which sets him off, which is good to know. It's kind of interesting watching this just as a viewer here as I'm doing the post-commentary, because see little details, like the explosions and stuff have a pretty good, like, rolling heat effect and everything. I'm actually kind of impressed. This game is old, but it still looks pretty good. I have no idea what exploded there. It's not really, like, I don't think I threw a grenade. I don't know what that was supposed to be. So I'm gonna go over here. There's another stupid trap. Check out this grenade launcher. I think this is the first time we've encountered the grenade launcher so far, but I decided not to take it because I wanted to hold on to my shotgun, which I believe is a Mossberg. It's a Moss 12 or something. But then I figured, you know what? You know, let's just come back for the shotgun. Let's give this thing a try, see what she can do. Kind of missed on that one, but it hurt him. It's kind of funny because it takes him a minute to reload the thing right now, but when we're playing as Elena later, it does not take any time at all for her to do that. Yeah, it is a Mossberg 12 gauge Mossberg, probably 500. It's weird that these are like actual. I think all the guns in this seem to be actual weapons, except some of them, like the Mossberg, are just called a Moss. I guess probably because of licensing or something like that. I think there's a Beretta in this too, but they don't call it a Beretta. They just call it a 92 SF or whatever, or FS. Alright, so there's like 10 million traps here for some reason, all lined up in a horrific way, and I guess those ones have already triggered because I shot it and nothing happened. It's a little hard to tell. Guys really do come out of the woodwork here. Get a little shotgun action going here. One of the traps is about the pellet wants to hit that one. And like the ammo situation here, there's a lot of AK ammo, but I mean, I like that about this game, that it makes you choose between a handgun and a long gun, so you can't just carry whatever you want. But at the same time, it's like there's always millions of AKs around, and I like the AK, but it does have a problem that, in my opinion, it doesn't do as much damage as it feels like it should, and it seems to, you know, really go through the ammo. Like, you can't fire it in any sort of burst mode. It just fires full auto, which is kind of annoying because, you know, it's not super accurate. And it feels like there should have been a treasure up here or something, but I don't believe there is. There probably is. I don't know. And yeah, there is. Yeah, I just saw the glint. There it goes. Like I said before, I haven't really been looking for the treasures because I don't care that much. I'm not really into collectibles, especially meaningless collectibles. For some reason, I like them more in Tomb Raider. I actually did get all the collectibles in Tomb Raider when I played it. Not necessarily all of them when I was recording, but I really did enjoy that for some reason. And the Uncharted ones just don't. I guess it's because there's no story element. Lara Croft, I should say. People get mad when you say Laura. Lara Croft. She definitely had, you know, stuff to say about things, and I just enjoyed that game a lot. Not that I don't enjoy Uncharted. I like Uncharted, but I just liked listening to her talk about stuff. Listening to her talk about anything all day long. So that camera was really terrible there for a moment, but whatever, we made it. Gotta do some rope swinging. I actually really enjoy the rope swinging in this game for some reason. I don't know why. It's not exactly an in-depth mechanic or anything, but it's kind of fun.
Eyes ahead.
And I don't know, this stuff always just makes me think of Assassin's Creed to a degree. I know that this game... Well, is this game older? It's probably about the same age as the first Assassin's Creed. I don't know. It's kind of funny to think that. Like, this game came out in, what, like 2007? And there's only 3 of these games out. There are technically 4, I guess, if you count the not the PSP, the Vita one. But, how many Assassin's Creed games have there been since 2007? Tells you something. Naughty Dog, like, you know, they take a little more time. I guess Ubisoft has like different teams working on the Assassin's Creed games all the time, but like, I definitely enjoy, you know, the, what was it, Left Behind, The Last of Us. I liked that one a lot too. Like, they take some time and put their quality work into these games. Kind of curious as to whether there will be another The Last of Us. They definitely set up the sequel to that, but it's been kind of a long time now since that came out. I'm sure they won't talk about anything related to what they're working on until after Uncharted 4 comes out anyway, but I would like to see another one of those games. I really liked it. Kind of left the story in a place that they could do another one too. Really getting our fill of rope swinging here for a little bit. And it was like they telegraph very clearly which ones are going to collapse on you there, so you know to be ready.
Have to bust through that window.
Right, and window smashing.
It'll open.
I wonder if vine, like, I know people probably make ropes out of vines, but it seems like a bad idea to just grab a random vine. I'm sure nobody heard that flying through the window. More grenades. I don't really want, like, this is some sort of, like a Mac 9 or something like that. Don't really want that. I'm not a big fan of, full auto in this game. I'm like, oh, I'll sneak up on this guy. But the other guy totally heard me and I almost died trying to do that. The aiming on this game still, like, it's okay, but yeah, this is not exactly what I wanted to do. Oh boy, weird grenade throw. The guy had the same exact plan as me, dude. Kind of sucks. He's like right behind me. I think he's dead. Some of these areas where you get guys up above and they're, oh god, grenade! I always do a little hop because I'm like, get out of cover, man, and I start mashing X. Like, not necessarily the best. I'd actually be curious to see the original game to see what it looks like. I have the disc. I should pop it in. I wonder how much of an improvement this actually is. I remember it was, of course, a stunning game. I think that guy's dead. Did get off his stupid grenade. But yeah, I don't know how that game would look today. I'm kind of curious. I haven't played it since, I don't know, I played it way after it came out again. So it must have been like 2009 or 10 or something like that I played it again, but I don't think I ever finished it. I'm still trying to figure out exactly where I stopped, because I remember everything so far. I know I remember the jet ski, and the jet ski doesn't show up again for a little while. And I think I remember multiple jet ski scenes I don't really remember, but screwed that up. Hand-to-hand combat combo is like the simplest thing in the world, but the timing of it is kind of weird, because it doesn't seem like you do either. You don't like just enter it in and he does it, and you don't really wait exactly to see him land each move. If you do it either way, it doesn't seem to really work exactly right. So it's, I don't know, it's just kind of a weird timing thing. And is anybody home around here? Oh yeah, they sure are. That's like always doing so many things. Those shotgun guys are crazy. Explosive barrels, see if we get some good going that way. I do not utilize the explosive barrels as much as I probably should. There's still guys out here somewhere. I can see one kind of peeking there. I'm looking at his animation and where the cursor, I bet that doesn't even make sense. It looks like he's aiming a lot more straight ahead than the camera, what the reticle says. That's really weird. I never noticed that when I was playing, but it doesn't look like he's looking even remotely at what he is shooting at. This guy is a total jerk. He's totally dead now too. Everybody has these stupid SMGs that I don't want. Trying to be good about keeping my ammo supplies up, because you only carry like, what, 40 rounds for the Makarov, which is like three extra magazines probably. I don't know what that thing holds, like probably 7 or 8 shots actually. So it's a weird amount that doesn't even really necessarily make sense. It keeps showing me that there's ammo here, and yeah, there it is. I was getting kind of annoyed because I did not want to put the gun on there, but I thought about shooting this guy, but we'll just melee him. I don't do enough melee either. Brutal brawler. Definitely need to keep my get my Uncharted skills up a little more, because it is different. Like the hand-to-hand combat is just weird in this game. I guess we're heading up the stairs. Explosive barrel. I always get nervous walking by explosive barrels because I feel like somebody's just gonna pop out and shoot it, but it usually doesn't happen. Alright, so that's pretty clearly death down there, I'm sure. So probably want to go towards the main part of the fort, and I think that's the place where the parachute is. That tower there. Yeah, I can kind of see part of it up there. Go check out what happened here. The sun keeps flickering in and out. That's weird looking.
No sign of her. It's either very
it's,
good.
It's probably very good.
Very bad.
In fact, I know it is. She's not dead. Because I've played the third game. It's kind of funny because I know who, you know, at least some people didn't die, but never even touched the second game, which is supposed to be the best of the trilogy from what I understand. So I'll be getting to that one after this one. These aren't that long of games. I think they're 8 or 9 hours long, something like that. So not too bad to just bust through it. I thought this part was kind of funny. Sliding on your handgun like that seems like it would be basically impossible. Yay!